Let's look at a couple more challenges before we move on to the next set of statements in while or for loop. The next challenge is print numbers 1 to 10 in reverse order using either the for loop or the while loop. How do you print in reverse order? Well, you could do something like this. Okay, we have the range of numbers. When you do a print, it prints just starting with the first number, second number, third number, right? But we want to print in reverse order. You could do something like print 10 minus number, right? So we have a pointer to the first number, second number, third number. That's what the for loop gives us. If you want to get the last number, subtract it from the last number. And then 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. That's one way to reverse the order. What if we say numbers equals range of 10, 0? Okay? And instead of doing 10 minus number, do this. Print number. And if you want to print the numbers in reverse range, now your range itself or the iterable has to be defined in such a way that it goes in the reverse order. Luckily, Python provides something in the range function itself. So let me explain what's happening here. So when you say range of 10, it gives you a range of numbers starting with 0, 1, 2, all the way up till 10. When you say range of 10, 0, minus 1, the range is from 10 to 0, 10 to 0. And how do you decrement it by? Do you decrement it by 1 or 2 or 3? If it is by 1, like minus 1, it's a 10, 9, 8, all the way up to 0. If you do a range of 10, 0, minus 2, it will do 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 0, right? So range function has the flexibility to define ranges any which way you want. So because this is numbers, for loop can easily accommodate printing in reverse using this specific functionality available in range. What if you had a range of words? Word 1, word 2, word 3, word 4, word 5, like a range of sentences or a range of words, range of paragraphs, text basically, or any other objects, something that's not a number. In cases like that, for loop might not be able to do it in a very straightforward way. We can do it, but we have to do some manipulation. In cases like that, it's easier to do this using the while loop and using an index, sweep through that range of words or text or any other object. Now let's do the same thing in the while statement. Printing numbers in reverse. So number equals 0, number equals 10. We start at the top while number greater than or equals 0, print number, print that number, and then decrement the number. Number equals number minus 1. So keep decrementing the number from 10 to 9 to 8, 7, and then as long as the number is greater than 0, print it. Execute, and then you should see the numbers in reverse order. Okay, the next challenge. Print the first 10 numbers in the Fibonacci series. What is a Fibonacci series? A Fibonacci or Fibonacci series works something like this. The first number is a 0, right? The next number is a 1. The next number is actually a summation of the previous two numbers. So 0 plus 1 is 1, okay? And the next number is a summation of the previous two numbers. So the next number is 1 plus 1, 2. And the next number is a summation of the previous two numbers. 1 plus 2 is 3, 2 plus 3 is 5, 3 plus 5 is 8, so on and so forth, until infinity. So that is a Fibonacci series. Can you use Python to print the Fibonacci series, say up till 10 numbers or 20 numbers? You can use either a for loop or a while loop. So how do you print them? Okay, let's look at the solution. So this is the solution using the for loop. So we are defining three variables. Okay, the first variable, previous underscore number, holds the previous number. Next underscore number holds the subsequent number. So we are saying initially this is prev underscore number, just a variable to hold the first variable, first value. And this is set in next underscore number. And then this series goes on until infinity, but we don't want to print until infinity, right? So we only want to print, let's say, 10 numbers. So we are calling this as count, right? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the next number is 5 plus 8, 13. The next number is 8 plus 13, 21. And then 21 plus 13, I think that's 34, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 numbers. So 10 is the count. So we want to print 10 Fibonacci numbers. Okay, so we have defined the previous number, next number, and then the count of the total number that we want to print. For I in range of count, meaning we want to print 10 numbers and break after that, print previous number, right? We print the previous number first, and then next equals previous number plus next number, right? So the way we are doing it is, say we have 0, 1. So this is previous number, this is next number, right? Now we want to find out what the next number is, and the next number is a summation of the previous two numbers, right? So this is next underscore number, previous underscore number. So next, this is a third variable. Next equals previous underscore number plus next underscore number. So 0 plus 1 becomes 1. So next becomes 1. And then previous number equals next number. So previous number becomes the next number. So this points to this now. And next number, so we no longer need this number, right? So that's already printed. And previous number is pointing to this number, and the next number points to this number. That's it. And you loop this over 10 times, or count number of times, and you get 10 Fibonacci numbers. Let's try it. Now, instead of doing this in Jupyter, let's do it in Visual Studio, step through the code. Okay, debugging the pi, there we go. So that's our Fibonacci series program, and let's debug this. Debug, start debugging. We didn't put a breakpoint, right? So it never stopped. Let's put a breakpoint here and then debug again. And this time it stops. Very good. Okay, the previous number is 0, next number is 1. Okay, the execution is still here, so we don't see anything here yet. The variables are not here yet. Let's go step by step. Step 1, 2, 3. Okay, all these variables are here. Count is available, next number is available, next number, previous number, right? All of them are available in the stack. Now let's step into the loop. For I in range, okay, step into, and then print previous number, print the first number. Okay, the first number 0 is printed. Now that it is printed, we no longer need it, right? And that's the reason why we are not storing it anywhere. Now next number is a combination of previous number and next number, right? Previous number is 0, next number is 1. Okay, so next is 1, that's the next number. Okay, and then the previous number, we are now in this step number 8, statement number 8, previous number is assigned to the next number. So we are doing this step, and then go one more step, next number is assigned to next. So we are doing this step. That's it. Keep moving in the for loop 10 times, and see at the bottom we are able to print the numbers. First we have print the first two numbers. Let's keep going. Keep observing the bottom part of the screen. Keep going. 0, 1, 1, 2, and then 3, and then 5, and then 8. 8 plus 5, 13. 13 plus 8, 21. 21 plus 13, 34. And then that's it. We have asked it only to count until 10 numbers, right? So all your 10 Fibonacci series is printed here. 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34. Let's see if our numbers are correct. 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 18, 13, 21, 34. Okay. So that's Fibonacci series using the for loop. You can also do it using the while loop. It's almost similar. See? Okay, this needs to be count less than 10, right? So except for that change, there is no change in this logic. This block and this block are one and the same, right? The only difference between the for loop and the while loop implementation is the way you write this condition. In this case of while loop, you have to explicitly say that this variable has to be less than this, or this variable has to be greater than that. In the for loop, you generally work with ranges. And that's the only way for loop works. You always have to work with an iterable, and then for loop will automatically iterate over each of the numbers. Now, as an exercise, I want you to do the while loop on your Jupyter notebook and see if it works.